Hello. Just checking this stupid sound is alright. Okay. I'm just getting ready for I've got a, what do you call them? I've got one of them oral examinations today. It's called viva voce. Viva voce. I think it's Latin because these legal types like their Latin phrases. So it's called viva voce. Viva. I don't even know what the hell that meant. I had to Google it. Oral examination. Okay, now that makes sense. Which time I got? My exam starts at 10:30. I think it's only half an hour. What I do is this is an elective, right? So I chose consumer law practice, which deals with like if you're a consumer of goods and services, you have certain protections, certain rights, right, as a consumer. And I'm doing that, and so we were given a case or something. This guy bought a car. I mean, this is just a fictional case. Like, this is what we gotta do research on. So this guy bought a car. It had a faulty gearbox. He knew the car had a faulty gearbox because the car broke down on the showroom floor when he was trying to take the car out. The mechanics fixed it and they said, oh, it's just a small problem. But then the car, a couple of weeks, maybe 1 week later, the car broke down again. So he had to take it back to the dealer, who's the supplier of the car. And then I think 2 weeks later it broke down again, but this time it broke down at a creek and the water flooded or something, and he had some laptops, like $30,000 worth of laptops. I think that's his business or something. And he lost the laptops, the car got damaged, I think beyond repair or whatever, and he wants to basically recover the cost of the laptops. Plus, I don't know, what does he want to recover? I better check. He wants the car repair. I think the repair cost is like $40,000. I don't know what he wants the money. He wants to be compensated for the loss of the laptop and the car or whatever. So basically we had to do some research. How are you going to deal with the customer's complaint under the common law and under the Australian consumer law, which is basically, it's a recent it was actually enacted in 2010, I think. Something. It was basically it's like a statute which provides protection to consumers. But the thing is, this Australian consumer law, it applies to the whole of Australia. So one of the benefits of this, the reason they before this consumer law was enacted, the states and territories, even though they had very similar consumer protection legislation, it was there was some differences, so that's why they wanted to make it all standardized or whatever. And so anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so I gotta go and talk about that. So basically the test is like, okay, I just have the list with me. It's like I got two other guys are in my elective, like, because they chose the same thing I chose. So basically you go in there, your assessor is there, and you're like sitting on a table, around a table. And basically the way this goes is like you have like there are 4 questions, 4 points. We've already given 4 points to research on, and the assessor will randomly, or not randomly, you know, the assessor will just choose, okay, you deal with point 2, 3, or you do 1 or whatever, and so we gotta talk about it for 5 minutes or something, like, okay, so this is what I found out, and then after that, after you give your 5-minute whatever, the assistant will choose another student and say, okay, now you ask a question to her, hopefully. And so the other student will ask me a question. So you're going to be evaluated on 2 things. You're going to be evaluated on the quality of your initial 5-minute speech, and you're going to be evaluated on the type of questions. I don't know if you ask 1 question or more than 1 question. So you're going to be evaluated on how the questions you ask, because they both are designed to test your knowledge of the area. Because basically this is like preparing you for a work situation. Because when you're apparently when you're working in a firm or whatever, you'll be doing this is stuff you'll be doing. You'll be doing research and you'll be reporting to the supervisors, and you have so they're basically mimicking that sort of a situation. So sort of preparing you for it. So I mean, I try to do some work. I mean, I don't know. You can't like stress too much about it, you know. There's no point in stressing a lot about it. I tried to do as much as I could. I mean, I could have done way more, you know. I could have like really like spent hours and hours on it, but I just didn't do that. I just fuck. I hate this. There's something wrong with my skin here. It's like flaky or something. I don't know. What the hell is that? Anyway, so yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Got this oral examination, viva voce, viva voce, viva. It sounds like some kind of a chant or something. I oiled myself today. I haven't done that in almost a week. Because like, so it's good to get some moisture in my skin. My skin needs moisture. But I think during the summer, you need a lot of moisture. I want to paint this black. I've seen a lot of people wearing black nails. I'm like, yeah, black looks good. I want to paint it black. Painted black. Isn't that like a Rolling Stone song? Still thinking of getting a nose job. Yes, I am still thinking. Okay, now let me get this thing sorted out. Oh no, that's the right number. Yeah, Oh man, I gotta like this nose hair. I gotta cut nails. What the fuck? Oh man, so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, so I bought like $500 worth of clothes and shoes. Like I bought 2 shoes and 4 dresses from Meyer. I ordered them like on Sunday. I think it was a Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, on one of those days. I think it was Sunday. I posted it on my Facebook. I might make updates on my Facebook sometimes, you know. If I want to write something. I initially wanted to write it in my old blog. But that old blog is under my old name, and I couldn't change it. Like my, you know, whatever, the old name, old name, and J sound there, that name. And I couldn't change it, so I said, oh fuck. So I deleted the post, and I thought, oh fuck, what am I gonna do? Do I have to make a new blog somewhere? And then I thought, hey, Facebook, I could just post it on Facebook. So I said, oh yeah, okay, I'll use Facebook then. Yeah, I get it's like 2 shoes and 4 dresses. So yeah, they look nice, I think. No, all the dresses were size 12. I think that's the size I'm at the moment. I'm hoping to get down to size 10. If I can get my whole dieting, maybe I should start doing exercises too. That might be a good thing. I'm stuck on this 65 weight. I'm so sick and tired of it. Yeah, so hopefully they'll deliver that soon, within this week maybe, hopefully. So that's like $500 for my dad's gift, $2,000. Still have to report it to Centrelink. I think it should be okay. I think if it's under $10,000 gifts, one-off little gifts, they call it lump sum payments. I don't think they charge it or whatever. You don't know, just best to tell them. I have to do that next week, because I have to do the reporting next week. Like last year I went to this meetup group with these transgender people. I think I made a video about it. It might have been on my old channel, which I deleted. So every now and then I get emails from that meetup website thing saying, oh, these people, there's a meetup, do you want to go? And I haven't really gone, but this time yesterday night when I went to check my email, I got an email saying, oh, there's a meetup at this Parramatta, and Parramatta is just like 5 minutes away from where I live, at the park. I think I might have made videos from that park when I was doing the course at the employment agency, because it's right there. So I'm like, oh shit, I can go here. So basically, the meetup is on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So I said yes, I will. I accepted the invite, and yeah, so I might go and meet up those people. I haven't seen them for like almost a year, or almost a year, I think. So this will be the second time I go see them. The first time I saw them was in a pub in Newtown, just close to the sea, but this time it's just close by. And last time when I went, I wasn't on hormones, and I drank a lot. I was smoking. I wasn't in a very good mental place. But now, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I feel like I'm in a much better mental place. I've been on, hormones, and I feel like I'm in a much better mental place than I was last, 12 months ago. So that's not to say it's the meetup will go well or anything, but I'm just saying, I feel like I'm in a better mental place. I think, and, mental things they change. Whatever. So yeah, I might see them. I also I think I might go and I think my friend and I, the one friend in the world I actually interact with aside from making videos. I think I might go to see a movie on Saturday, because I haven't seen her in months. So yeah, maybe go see a movie or something. So Saturday and Sunday I might be doing things. But I still gotta see, when I talk I keep on rambling and rambling and rambling. But I still have an assessment, this consumer law thing, today the oral examination is only, I think it's about 40%. But I have to hand in a written kind of thing which is 60% this Friday. So I got a lot of work to do. This week has been, the last week and this week has been so jam-packed with assessments. I'm now from here, after this week is over, actually we're starting civil, I don't know, what do you call it, civil procedure or something. But this is basically this is a part of the course where they teach you to actually, how do you go to the court, how do you write a statement of claim, what are the procedure, and all of that stuff they teach you here in this course. And this part of the course is like almost 6 weeks long or 5 weeks long. Just this part, this unit, civil procedure, whatever it is like 5 weeks. It's going to take 5 weeks, so it's a pretty extended thing. And after that, I've got administration law, which is like one of my other elective. I think that's in the last week. And then I've got something on. So basically, after I do this consumer law thing, we're almost like heading into the final stretch, or whatever you want to call it. So I've passed my 3 subjects. Hopefully I'll pass this. Hopefully, please, I want to pass it. I want to pass it. Smell. Yeah, I don't want to get. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get those lights. I've been trying to get. I just have to transfer some money to my PayPal account. I want to get 2 rectangular lights. You know, rectangular. I don't think they weren't that expensive. They were like $160 or something. And then I don't know. I'm also wondering. I've seen people have. They call it the diva light or something, where it's like this round kind of fluorescent light, like a circle, and you can put the camera right through it. So it's good for vlogging or something. So your full face is lit up. As you can see, like sometimes when I record videos, freaking lighting is horrible. It's like, oh, so yellowy and dark, and it's just horrible. So if I can get those 2 rectangular to give like side light, and if I get some light for the front, I think that will be alright. You know, when I do this thing over here, I should remember, like, there's this bump here, so I should put more of the highlight here, right here and here, not because if I put the highlight, the nose will start coming out. So if I put highlight over here, this part over here will come out a bit, I think. As you can tell, I've been using my hands. I haven't done any brush work. Haven't done any brush work so far. I've been slacking off on. Jesus, how many months I've been trying to wash these damn brushes? I'm so freaking lazy. At least yesterday what I did was I actually cleaned, like this whole place at the back was full of papers and tissue, you know, all the, like, because my you know, that's my paper shredder there. See, that's my paper shredder. Actually, that's my paper shredder. So that was like jammed, like, so it wasn't working for a couple of, like, I could have easily repaired it, but I was too lazy. Because I think I put some stuff in there and it jammed it. So yesterday I finally managed to unjam it and took all of that paper and put it through the shredder, and the fuck, Jesus, my shirt is showing through my skirt. Sometimes I'm still like when you sit, I guess I'm still in the guy mode. It's like, oh no, I'm wearing a skirt, idiot. Stop. Oh, slightly this work. Yeah, I did post like a nude video on Vimeo with show my penis. Oh my god! And I think I like got a few followers, and I think they were gay guys or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, this is giving me dysphoria because I'm not gay. So it's like if the people who are following me who are gay, then that likes, because gay guys like guys. So it's like, oh my god, this doesn't make me feel like a woman. It makes me feel, oh, it just creates dysphoria for me. I was like, oh my god, oh fuck, this is kind of depressing, man. It's like the people who are following me are gay guys. It's like, oh my god, people are so obsessed with this whole penis thing. It's just so, ugh. I'm like totally don't give a damn about this whole damn penis, but people are like, oh, the penis. It's like, what the fuck? I'm just so tired of it. Yeah, you know, penis is just whatever, you know. I mean, whatever. Fuck. Anyway, I'm just sort of like, I was like kind of, I was feeling dysphoric. I was like, oh god, I'm attracting like gay men. No, I want to attract straight men, not gay men. I'm not, you know, I'm not interested in gay men. I'm straight. There's a big difference between gay men. Gay men see you as a guy. They don't see you as a girl. And that's a huge psychological. It's like a psychological thing, you know. It doesn't make me. It doesn't give me confidence as a female or trans woman or whatever you want to call it. If the only people attracted to me are gay men, it's like, oh god, please no. I mean, I don't have anything against gay people or whatever. This is like from an identity kind of perspective. It's not. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't know. No, I'm also thinking of doing a new series to upload on Vimeo. This series is going to be called, wait for it, it's going to be called, another controversy, it's going to be called the Tranny as Flasher. And you can imagine where that is going. I don't know, it's like, I just have this idea in my head, like I would make videos where I'm wearing like right now, whatever I'm wearing, the clothes in the morning. Just like take a video where I'm just flashing my penis or whatever. Didn't I just say why are people obsessed with the penis? I guess the reason why do I want to make that video? Like then I will film every day, like in the morning when I'm going out, with different dresses or whatever. You know, I was properly made up and everything, so I look like a female or whatever. And then I just flash my penis, and it's like. So that sort of touches on that whole, you know, the transsexual or you know, as a sexual deviant, as a pervert. It sort of brings up those kinds of ideas. I don't know. I feel like this is a way to sort of artistically expunge certain anxieties and frustrations I have with society. You know, sort of like, oh yeah, this is what a tranny. Even that word tranny, it is a problematic word, but I'm like, sometimes, you know, you just like, fuck, if people are going to try and put you down by calling you a tranny, the best thing to do is to actually use that word yourself. So it's sort of like you anticipate their insult, and by using it yourself you rob that word of its power, because if you're using it and you don't seem like, oh, it doesn't affect you that much, then whatever, when they say it, it's like, did I make it too, that might have been very thick. I don't know. So that's the series I'm thinking of doing. You know, this idea, why do people do this flashing business? Like, I think now let me go and try and talk about this. You know, the flashing might be very crude, and you know, it's a type of assault, type of sexual assault actually. On your, if you're in public and someone flashes you, it is a type of sexual kind of assault, even though it doesn't physically, there's no contact. I mean, it is a visual kind of. It's an assault because they're. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, look, it's like I'm kind of, because there was a scene in The Double Life of Veronique, right? It's that movie by Krzysztof Kieslowski. I like him. I like him as a director. Anyway, in that scene in Veronique or whatever, she's sitting on this bench, and then she just sort of tired or whatever. She's just looking out, and then she sees this man walk by. He's got a trench coat or whatever, He walks close, and then he just sort of opens his coat, and he shows his penis, like, so he just flashes her, and she goes, and then he just closes his trench coat and just walks on by. And I'm like, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh my god, it was very shocking. The first time I saw it, that it was just so shocking. There was something very shocking about it. Something almost like there's a bit of a horror element to it, you know? So, I don't know, it's just like, there's something about it. I don't know why people are, when I saw that scene, I was like thinking, why would someone do that? What makes a person do that? And it sort of, you know, it almost made me feel like, I felt like sorry for the guy who was actually flashing, because what would bring someone to the point where they do something like that? It's almost like you, like, when you flash like that, you're like, you don't have any dignity or something, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with nudity. I'm not talking about nudity, I'm just talking about the way it was done, like, because when you think about clothes, we wear clothes because, you know, it's like a sign of privacy. There's something about doing with dignity and shame and, you know, covering your private parts. There's something to do with dignity or something. And when the flasher just flashes, it's almost like he's sort of saying, I really don't have any dignity, or I just don't care, you know, something. There's something like the flasher has lost his sense of pride or self-worth or something. I don't know if I'm reading too much of it, but that's what I saw. I mean, obviously, the flashes possibly is hurting her by assaulting her senses, you know. I mean, the flasher is, you know, I'm not saying the flasher is less a completely sympathetic figure. The flasher is causing public nuisance, or the flasher can cause harm. Okay, I mean, you know what I mean. You know, there's nothing wrong with the human body. I don't think there is. But the way, if someone is covering their body and they do it in a certain way, expose themselves in a certain way, it is like it's rude. It's rude, and it's an unwanted sexual advance, or it's like a sexual harassment or something, you know? It can be, depending on the context, I think. Anyway. So anyway, I was thinking like I might do something. I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about it. Now that I've talked about it, I feel like, oh, fuck it. It's just so boring right now. It's like I'm so bored. I can't even be bothered right now. Fuck it. Now that I've rambled on about it. So maybe it was more interesting in my head than it was in actual practice or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm sort of like, I'm a sick pervert. That's why I'm making. That's why I'm making this, because I'm a sick pervert. I'm a sexual. I mean, I'm laughing about it, but I do feel like a pervert sometimes. You know, I do feel like a pervert. Like, you know, like the way people treat me. Oh, you're a creep. You're a pervert. You know, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I want to explore that part of me, my alleged perversion, because I don't want to be ashamed of myself. You know, I mean, obviously, sexuality. I mean, if you're just exploring yourself, fine. But as long as I'm not hurting other people, you know, as long as I'm not hurting other people and I'm just exploring my own sexuality or whatever, I think that's okay. You know, it's okay. I think that's alright, right? It's alright. I'm using this two-faced thing. Ramble on, ramble on, ramble on. So yeah, I'm a bit bit tired right now. I just talk too much. I want to get rid of. I want to use a gold color. I mean, I've been debating whether or not to get a new phone, because the phone I have is an iPhone 4 and it's really old, and you know, I mean, it doesn't like the latest version of iOS is iOS 8. iOS 8, it doesn't even like Apple doesn't even update it on this. So I'm just debating, hey, you know, should I use that money my dad gave me and buy an iPhone 6 or whatever, which is like going to cost me $1,000. And I'm debating it because a part of me, I'm telling myself, you gotta learn how to save money, because I've got a huge problem with saving money. Because whenever you put money in my hands, I'll be like stressing out, because I'll be like, oh fuck, I gotta buy this, I gotta buy that. So it's like I don't know how to save money. Whereas my brother, like, he saves money. Like, I mean, he's got like a lot of money for his age, or not really for his age, but you know, he saves a lot of money on like, he doesn't spend, he saves. Whereas with me and my sister, we're like, oh, we spend way too much. So I've got so I'm just sort of debating, should I get an iPhone 6, you know, or should I learn how to save money? I don't know. This all depends on what Centrelink says. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I want to get an iPhone 6 because my phone is so old. But it works. It's a functional phone. That's another thing. Like, wait, the phone is working. Why should I get a new one? It's working. It's working. Subtle enough, I guess. Or something. Subtle enough, I guess. Oh shit. I need some. I want to go. I want to get NARS. I want to go with NARS lipstick, lip gloss, and two. You know, the lipstick is $35, the lip gloss is $35, so that's $70 for a lipstick and lip gloss, and the eyeliner is $35. Two eyeliners is like $70, so that's like $140 for two eyeliners and a lipstick and a lip gloss. That's how expensive it is. Fucking hell. Oh my god. But hey, I don't know, because the NARS, at least the one of the biggest reasons why I'm buying NARS and these high-end products is because they don't test on animals. And whereas if you these drugstore cheap products, they actually test on animals, right? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't like that. So yes, when I sit, guys, I gotta sit like that, you know? I gotta sit like that, sort of like stretching out. I'm just doing my eyeliner on the top. I'm not doing anything too dramatic. Yeah, I like the, you know how like people put the black color on their eyeliner. I like that look. That I like the black eyeliner. That whole. Yeah, I'm thinking of Gwyneth Paltrow in The Royal Tenenbaums. Have you guys seen that movie? The Royal Tenenbaums. I like how look on that movie. I have it on iTunes. It's made by that guy, what's his name? Gus Van Sant. He makes these kinds of movies. Kind of quirky or whatever. Cat eye fail, people. Cat eye fail. Just like that. Cat eye fail. I failed the cat eye. I failed it. Fucking hell. I swear like a sailor. Oh, shit! 750, what the fuck? Fuck! This is where I start my running. I gotta run. Run. What's that Pink Floyd song? Run thing, whatever it is. From the wall. Run like hell and all that. Run. I think like this is gonna sound gross, but I've had like issues with hemorrhoids for like years. It's TMI for me. And acting up again, and I'm sort of like, I've had colonoscopy done 3 times in my life because I was worried that I have like cancer or whatever, because I'm thinking I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. So I don't think it's cancer, but it's definitely like a hemorrhoidal issue. And what happens is, depending on my diet, they start acting up, and usually like I can't handle spicy food. They really affect my hemorrhoids. So I think I was eating a little bit of spicy food a couple of weeks ago, and that really started messing up my hemorrhoids. Oh, I know that's gross, but lots of people have them, I think. So I was like thinking, oh my god, what if like, because I think it's like a hereditary thing with me, because my mom had issues too, and she actually had to have a surgery because hers got really bad. And I know that when she was trying to recover from that surgery, it was really bad. I'm like thinking, oh fuck, I really don't want that to happen to me. So that was sort of freaking me out. I was thinking, oh fuck, what if this sort of, like, I was thinking about death and my life, just, death and suffering. I was thinking about death and suffering. It's kind of depressing topics. What if like because I've got all these personal ambitions I want to achieve, and what if I get some kind of issue? What if there's a complication, and it gets worse? And I mean, I've had this for years and years, like, so it's like it's nothing new. But just sort of like, why is this time taking so long time? So I stopped. Today's I think drinking coffee is not good. So I stopped drinking coffee today. Well, today's my last. Well, I intend on stopping coffee because fuck. Anyway, yeah. I think the only problem is, and this will be too much information, when I go, I need the motion to be not the motion to be fluid. You know what I mean? Like not cause too much abrasion. Oh, that's too much. Too much information. Gross. You're so gross. I'm a human being. This is what I have to deal with. I'm a human being. You're gross. You're disgusting. Your body is. Ugh. You know, I put that on the internet. Like I basically put everything on the internet. I don't know why people make fun of this. It's not a funny thing. I guess if it's these stupid movies, they make fun of all these. I guess it's one of those embarrassing conditions or something. People say, but if you don't talk about stuff like that, you know, lots of people get cancer in the rectum or whatever, stomach. And the reason people get that is because this whole societal bullshit of oh, that's embarrassing, don't talk about that. That's why people don't go see the doctor, because, you know, and you could have, if there wasn't this you know, if society didn't make this into something like an embarrassing thing, a lot more people would be open to talk about all kinds of medical conditions. I mean, you know, it's not something you need to always brag, advertise, but, you know, more people talk about their, they could save the, you know, they could get treatment early, and and you know, save themselves some grief, possibly. I'm going to mix this. Anyway. Fuck. Son of it didn't go in the proper line. Fuck! Anyway, so these are my notes. Better take these notes with me. These are my notes. Here's my notes. Well, just basically, I just cut and paste a lot of legislation and, you know, whatever. That's what I had, lots of legislation here. Anyway, I gotta go. I hope I can do the rest.